So, go ahead. You can re-say that.
So, I'm Sauce Master.
Apache.
Eating a slice of pizza.
Fat
Together
pizza.
we are
Fat Master.
That was a good one.
Nice,
That was actually a
nice.
good one. And
good
we
order.
have...
And surprise guest,
No,
Becca.
not surprised.
Picking her teeth.
Picking her
Yeah,
teeth.
no, I had something in my teeth. Sorry.
Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about One Piece. This has been... I mean, it's not current, but at the same time, it's something everyone knows. This series has been going on since 1997. It is the
Old as
longest...
shit.
Huh?
Old as shit.
Oh, yeah, no. This is the longest running series since Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Naruto. Like, it's up there, and it's still in continuation. And
Now, here's the thing.
It's never changed its title. Like, you know, Naruto transitioned into Naruto Shippuden, and then you have Boruto. You have Dragon Ball, which turned into Dragon Ball Z, which turned into Dragon Ball GT, which turned into Dragon Ball Super. And then you have, like, all of these spin-off shortcut series that, like, tore off the dialogue. Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no, that was terrible.
I'm sorry. What are we talking about on this?
Basically, I just want to kind of memorialize how long One Piece has been a functional part of manga and anime society, and I want to just talk about some of the key points about it.
I love how whenever
All right,
you
how many
reference
chapters?
any anime, you can somehow tie it back to Dragon Ball Z.
Well, actually, real quick, before we get into the One Piece, I actually did have a critique, because everyone knows I get super hard about Dragon Ball Z. I found a critique, and it's been bothering my mind. It's been picking at my brain.
What?
Chi-Chi loves Goku unconditionally, but at the same time, where the hell is she whenever he's fighting? Literally everyone else is there except for her when he fights.
Because she's like, I'm tired of fighting. I grew up as a child fighter. Blah, 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 blah. I'm done with this.
I mean, that's still lame. That's still kind of lame as a story archetype, because most of the time, even if they were a fighter and then they quit fighting, they'll still at least show up for the battle or whatever. Like, the only time I've ever actually seen her watch Goku fight was in the Dragon Ball Super battle, where he fought against all those different guys from Universe 7 or Universe 6.
Gotcha.
I was still talking about Dragon Ball.
Anyways,
sorry.
yeah, no, it's still Dragon Ball, but no, we're going back to One Piece now. I just had to throw that out there because I know everyone is like, oh man, I love you fucking always talking about Dragon Ball Z, always. And I'm always like uplifting it. I was like, I finally had to get a dig in there because that's the
So
only
you
way
ready
to
for this?
fairly, like, rate it. Yes.
You ready for this? So
Are you
if
ready
I
for
search
this?
Google, when I search Google for how many chapters are in One Piece, it says 1,000 chapters, right?
Yeah.
But then in the description it says the series is close to reaching 1,000 chapters. That means nobody can fucking count it because they're like, yeah, there's a fuck ton.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to the chapters, there's a lot of those like point chapters, like chapter 556.1 or whatever, where it's
Well, we don't
filler.
care about
like
that.
it's manga filler.
But the thing is, there's near 1,000 chapters.
Oh yeah, and we're reaching almost 1,000 episodes as well. Like,
Let
we're
me
at
check.
952 episodes.
I would argue that that's excessive.
I mean, you know,
931.
27 seasons.
931.
No, it's 950. That's Oh wait, no, that's not even English. That's I think English dubbed is only
953 for the English, or for the Japanese version, 931 for the English dub.
Yeah.
That's a fuck ton.
Oh yeah,
There's
that's
no way you ever
absolutely
catch
insane.
up. There's no way you ever catch up.
I mean, if you got a pretty good weekend and you like to fast forward through nonsense,
You'll get to like episode 100.
I don't know, man. One Piece, out of any anime I've ever watched, has the most filler. Like,
They have 1,000
wait,
episodes.
hold on. You said that about Bleach too.
no, Bleach has nothing on One Piece when it comes to filler.
Really?
It really doesn't. Like,
Okay.
if I had to give it an actual fraction of like how much
9%
filler Bleach
filler.
has versus how much filler One Piece has.
Is there like an
9%
anime
filler.
Bleach has maybe a quarter of filler compared to how much filler is in One Piece.
Is there like a anime statistics website where we could get?
I would
Be like, how much filler?
No, I would love to. I'd love to research that. See like what the statistic is for filler. But no, One Piece, and that's. I love it though because they incorporate all these filler characters all the time. They'll like show up in the background or something like they recur whether they're important to the story or not.
That's painful for some people to sit through, though. I think.
You mean yourself?
Yeah,
Me,
mostly
I
just
hate
you.
One
Yeah.
Piece. I
No,
don't like it. I do not.
my worst filler is this one guy. He's got a pompadour and a really big red nose, and he has he ate the slow fruit.
Yeah.
And he makes you go slow. I hate every episode with him. I think he's the captain of the Fox Pirates. The Foxy Pirates. They're just idiots.
See,
they're all idiots.
Here's my experience with One Piece. I actually got 100-ish episodes in. Because I watched for 2 years straight every Saturday morning on 4Kids. So I got about 100 episodes in.
God, don't even get me started on the 4Kids.
Okay, no,
I
no,
understand.
No, let him continue. And then what happened? Please.
And
tell
then I
us
missed
about
an
it.
episode. I missed 2 episodes in a week and I was lost. That's just how it happened. And then I was like, I don't think I can watch this every day.
I can't imagine how you did that.
Why? I was in high school.
I mean, I feel like the episodes go together pretty well unless you
I got
lost
in the perfect
episodes.
spot.
You got in the perfect spot. Like it
I
was just
guess I
before
got in the
filler.
perfect spot. I don't know. Dude, that's been 10 plus years. I loved it while I was watching it. It was one of the ones that I was like, yeah, I'll watch this. Oh, that next show I'm going to skip and go play outside.
Alright.
I made sure.
I feel like that's easy to do with really, really long animes, though. So this is me arguing against long animes and why I think they're all trash and just money grabs.
Oh, you mean like Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, it's...
Well...
150.
I didn't
150.
I didn't not like Hunter x Hunter. I just think
150.
It's not my vibe.
The thing about Hunter x Hunter, though, is
no, I'm not.
It's
trashing
not
on
exactly a
stating.
long ass series, but I mean, it is in that. I mean, if you were to put it in a category, it would be in like one of those good sized serializations. Like each season.
So, like
was
you mean
more
like
than 12
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. Like each
Like the
season,
original Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, like the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Like it's more than 12 episodes a season, and it's got a really good, like, storyline
I have
to
no
it.
Wi-Fi.
Like people can watch that. I mean, that's why they even remade it. There was the anime adaptation in the 90s, and after that bombed, they redid it in the late 2000s.
What, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, no, not Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, did we
Hunter
forget
x
to pause
Hunter.
Rick and Morty?
We never paused it.
I hope that's audible in the back for the first part of this. Just shake
Absolutely.
that ass.
Just shake that ass.
Let me see what you got.
Anyways,
So my argument is, Apache, you said you kind of checked out, right?
I didn't check out.
No.
I just missed 2 episodes, so I couldn't continue on.
he got confused after he missed those 2 episodes because for some reason the story wasn't cohesive after that.
So you checked out.
No, he didn't check.
I didn't check out.
Okay.
If I had been able to find a way at that time to watch those episodes, I would have watched.
If you
those
could have looked
episodes.
it up online,
You've
think
got to
would've?
realize back when we were in high school,
I had dial-up.
he had dial-up. Even now, they still have dial-up at his parents' house.
Wow.
It's atrocious. And you can't get signal for jack. I get like 3G at his parents' house.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So my whole argument though is that when something's so long like that, I think it's hard to stay on top of it and to care about it for so long.
I mean, there's enough diehard fans, and they've done actually, you know what? They've done a lot of crossovers, and that's another way they've been keeping their attention.
Yes.
There was the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Toriko, One Piece crossover.
It was great. I loved it.
So if you don't know what it is, Toriko is a fighting anime about food. They literally have these giant, like, Baki-sized dudes going out and beating up animals and living plants to
That
make
sounds
them
great.
into delicious food. And that's the whole series. Like, they're trying to create their full course menu or whatever. And they're just, like, going around the world finding the rarest, most delicious ingredients. And what they did was they incorporated Toriko, its whole story about just delicious food monsters. And then they had the characters from Dragon Ball Z and the characters from One Piece come in on that action because they're all a bunch of freaking gluttons.
Sounds like a money grab to me. Sounds like they were all like,
All
you
cross-
know, this is going to make us all a bunch of money. Let's do this.
All crossovers are money grabs.
I'm not there
But
for
they're
it.
entertaining and hilarious.
If
Especially
they're done well.
if they're
Yeah.
done well. No, and that the reason why it was done well is because they put Hercule in it from Dragon Ball Z, and they still
Yep.
and they made him the champion.
Weren't we? We were talking about the Adventure Time and Futurama crossover. Were we
Oh
not?
yeah, no, and then
And the funniest thing, somebody sent me a message, like right after we talked about that, somebody sent me a message with like a screen grab from that episode. I was like, wow, that's weird. But
yeah, no, we were talking about the crossover from because if you don't know this, in Futurama, the voice actor for Bender is also the same voice actor for Jake the dog in Adventure Time, and so they had a crossover episode in the later part of the series for Futurama as they were finally ending the show, and they had it to where Bender like was walking down a staircase and Jake and Finn were chained to a wall, and Jake says, or no, yeah, it was Jake. What time is it? It's time to shut the hell up.
quality
Says
quality
Bender.
content.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
there for that type of crossover where it's just like a nod to fans, you know, and not a pandering.
I just can't believe they
Oh.
actually like got the permission to do that.
I'm sure they were like, hey, can we do this because it's our actor
Yeah,
and your actor?
Because honestly, Futurama isn't that big on like character, like characters from other shows being in the background or whatever. Like I've never noticed a whole lot of like crossover stuff.
Yeah, but
like
that's
that.
a main character.
Yeah, but still, even then, I think that's literally the only kind of crossover they did, just because the voice actor did those two shows.
I'm trying to. They have like a bunch of historical references. With
Oh,
like,
yeah,
all
no,
the
they have a ton of
presidential
historical.
heads and shit. But
Oh yeah.
The
you're
Richard
right.
Nixon.
I can't, off the top of my head, think of any other like characters from other shows or anything that they've
Right.
thrown in.
Okay, quick thing. Favorite character from Futurama that's not a main character. Nixon for me.
Yeah, no, I absolutely Nixon for me too.
I was a big fan of the frog or what was that?
Hypnotoad?
No, not
Hypnotoad?
No, not Hypnotoad. There. Oh gosh, hold on. There's an episode where they're eating these fried snacks and they turn out to be children from a planet.
Oh, from
The king and queen of that planet. They look like kind of like froggy people. I can't think of it, but I liked them.
something
I liked them.
something from the planet Epsilon.
Omega 3.
Jordan, is your favorite thing when people eat children?
Yeah, no.
Is that why you like that one show?
Ah,
That's
shit,
the
you
best.
got me.
Um,
That's why I like Promise Neverland. Yep.
Oh, so anyways, back to the actual topic.
Yeah.
Something I thought was really interesting. The creator for One Piece, pretty much all of his characters were based on real life people. Like all of his character designs were based on real people. I'm gonna bring this up real quick.
What about the big nose motherfucker?
The
Oh, man.
Sawnose?
So yeah,
I just called him.
I can't think
just
of his
called
name.
him
I
now
can't
that you
think of
called him
his
Sawnose, I can't think of his real name anymore.
Swordfish.
It starts with a U, or Aesop. It's like Aesop,
Are you
but
talking
not
about Usopp?
Aesop.
No, she's talking about the
Yeah,
Fishman
Usopp.
pirate.
Oh, I'm talking about Usopp.
Yeah, no, she's talking about the Fishman pirate.
I look like it curdled.
That's what happens when you put something that has carbonation with it. This one didn't have any carbonation if you want it.
What is that you're drinking, Apache?
Huh?
What are you drinking, Apache?
So it is what I like to call
Hold
a root
that
beer
up a little
float.
closer. That looks so gross.
It's a root
Okay,
beer
no.
float.
Okay, I could not see the. I thought it was just like chunks of something in the glass. I couldn't see the
Yeah,
maple
just chunks of
leaves.
something in the
Okay.
glass. Mm.
Chunks. He likes to drink his chunks.
Oh, there was
That's the
chunks,
graphic
bro.
we have up. Okay.
So
Eminem. What?
yes, no, okay, yeah, she's already on board now. So I have up right now some of the characters that were, designed after real life people. A couple of my favorites to mention.
Daft Punk. That's awesome.
There is 3 characters specifically. We've got Eminem as God Enel from the Cloud City series. You've got Michael Jackson as the inspiration for Hody Jones from Fishman Island. Which I think that's hilarious because I see the resemblance, but at the same time, it just seems really weird to me.
I would like to talk about Whitebeard, aka Hulk Hogan, because it's like they took.
Yes.
his
Yeah.
thing
Whitebeard.
and literally like.
Yeah,
flipped
no,
it up.
Whitebeard.
What is that?
Whitebeard is the best one, just because Hulk Hogan, but
It's
upside down
reversed.
mustache.
Yeah.
Upside down mustache. And then you have Dr. Hogback. He is the guy. He's part of like the what is
I
it?
forgot
What is his
about this
saga?
one.
He's able to like take people's shadows from their bodies and put them into like his own like weird morbid zombie creations. But he is made after Danny DeVito's Penguin.
Who is?
Dr. Hogback.
Where's that at?
Right,
I see him,
right
I see
next
him,
to
I
Hulk
see him.
Hogan.
I see him. Oh, they got
Dr.
those going.
Hogbag?
Hogback.
Hogback.
He's one of like the
Hogback.
pirate lords
you
or
lose your
whatever.
pig
Or
and
no,
you want
sorry,
it
that's
back.
not the pirate lord. He's the science.
Gotcha.
He's the science guy that works for one of the 12
Looks like
like pirate lords. Yeah, no, he's based off of Danny DeVito from Batman Forever. Is it which Batman is it?
Yep.
Batman, is it Credit
The
Card
Return
Batman?
of Batman.
It's Danny
I gotta
DeVito
do
as the
some of
Penguin
this.
Batman.
Is it Bat Credit Card?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. Which Batman? Oh, like which Batman?
I literally
actor?
don't know. It's just whichever one had Catwoman and the Penguin.
Is Batman an anime?
Is that Michael Keaton?
They have made Batman an anime before.
Maybe it's Michael Keaton.
Oh,
if it's Michael
and-
Keaton.
Becca, you might love this.
Yeah.
Ivanikov, based on Tim Curry from
Come
what
on,
is it?
spit it out. Come on,
Uh,
saucy.
Spit it out.
What
Point
is
to
it?
Point
Spit
to
it on her.
there.
Rocky Mountain Horror Show.
Never
Mm.
seen it. Why would I like it? I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've
I thought
never
you were a
seen
fan of Rocky Mountain Horror Show.
No, I'm not.
Rocky Mountain?
Or Rocky Mountain.
Rocky
What is
Mountain.
it called?
Rocky
What-
Mountain Horror
I'm
Oysters.
thinking.
He's thinking about balls.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
thinking about
oh,
balls. I'm thinking about them Rocky Mountain oysters.
Typical.
You've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's it.
I have not. I've heard a lot.
Oh,
about it.
hell no.
I
Oh,
I've
hell
seen it.
no.
I've seen it, but I just could not remember it.
I feel like I have seen it because I feel like I get all the memes from it at this point.
Yeah.
And
Rocky
yeah,
Mountain
it's
Horror
old
Show.
enough.
Rocky Mountain Horror Show.
Horror Show. It's a beautiful title, people. It's beautiful.
Rocky Mountain Horror Oysters. I like that. Attack of the Horror
Yep, Rocky
Oysters.
Mountain Horror Oyster.
That sounds really scary.
So I
But you know what
can't
the-
really say
hey.
anything about the Japanese-inspired characters.
Why did they make Eminem's ears so long?
Well, okay, so he's basically,
I gotta look. I don't know who
I
you're
can't
talking
even
about. for that one.
God Enel. Just type up God Enel.
God and Al.
Yeah, he's
E-N-E-L.
from the Sky PS arc. He has like lightning powers.
How far into the show was that?
I probably want to say it was after they crossed the Grand Line.
I don't think I ever saw.
Or no, not the Grand Line, the Red Line, which goes into the Grand Line.
Hold on, what is it? How do you spell it?
Enel.
Enel. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh.
With God before it.
yeah, with God.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Well, there is an Enel as well.
Oh, I love this one too. Jim Carrey as Mr. Two, Bon Clay, from the Alabasta series. Like it was the version of Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
Mm,
I don't think that looks like Eminem at all.
I see where they got a little bit of it.
Well,
Like,
if you look at the
clearly
picture that
Eminem.
we're looking at, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good like crossover here. Cuz it's like young Eminem and he's got a do-rag on.
We were looking at the same picture, and she said, "But it's full body."
Mm. Yeah, no, full body maybe not, but like head to head definitely. Lot of references here.
Huh?
How tall is Eminem? Can't be that tall.
Eminem's kind of short, but that's not the point.
The character looks like he's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, how tall is the character? No, he's
The
got
character,
the
the character, I think he's probably about 6'2".
Eminem isn't 6'2".
Well, again, this is
Why is
just
he wearing hippie
where
pants?
the people that inspired characters.
Yeah, but
He can do whatever he want with their height.
And make
No.
them hippies wearing hippie pants.
yeah,
Yes.
make a rapper into a hippie.
Okay, now Hugo Boss. He was an inspiration, apparently.
Damn it.
Uh-huh.
Freddie Mercury. Oh, two characters based on Jim Carrey.
Eminem's 5'8". Lies.
Okay. So we've got two Jim Carrey inspired characters.
Hey, I'm gonna turn off your heater real quick because I'm like dying right now.
Okay.
I don't know about you.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I was dying yesterday when he
So-
had the heat
So
cranked.
so Jim Carrey inspired two characters. He inspired Bon Clay and Frankie, who was actually a part of the Straw Hat crew. Bon Clay, I've already said, he's based on the Dumb and Dumberer character he played. And Frankie is based on Ace Ventura.
Oh,
God
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
I think and there's so much more. Like, definitely check out some of the other the other characters that are inspired in the story. Like, there's so many famous names that you'll see. It's insane. Like, just off of this list, there's like so many people.
So,
I mean, even Gandhi was an inspiration for one of his characters.
so Sauce Master, I still don't care.
Yes, I know you don't
I
care.
still don't care. Why should I
Oh,
care? Tell
No,
me.
I said, hold it.
Because friendship.
Friendship.
That is literally-
Friendship on the high seas.
Friendship on the
Hold
high
it,
seas.
hold it,
That is
hold it.
literally the
Hold it.
entire
Pay
story.
attention.
Friendship on the high seas.
It's some of the dumbest shit I like. Oh, God.
Right.
It's
What do you
an
not
action-
like about the gum gum fruit?
What?
Do you
She-
not like the gum gum fruit
She
thing?
hates everything about
What?
the gum gum
It's
fruit.
so stupid. Why they can't swim if they eat it? What? You live on the ocean.
Yeah, that's the point. You have to have a weakness with everything.
I mean, he's already stretchy. Like, is that not? I don't know. It's dumb.
I mean,
Stretchy-
just think about it. He
stretchy
has
is
a
his
stretchy
power.
peen.
I don't have a.
Yeah, hey. His whole entire body is rubber. Think about that.
Ew. I just don't have a care for the characters. I did not get into the storyline, and I did try to watch this when I was younger.
She also tried to watch, or no, actually, never mind. You didn't. That was a lie.
I didn't try to watch it here. You want to know why, Sauce Master? Because when you try to show me things, you do this thing where you're like, hey, look at this 1 5-minute clip of this episode. Then I'm going to skip 300 episodes further in and show you this one clip. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning and show you 30 seconds there. And, oh, wait, I forgot about this part 20 episodes in. Let me
Okay,
show
that
you
is
this.
not what I did with it. I
Yeah,
showed
so
you.
Yes,
what
but
you-
that is so true.
I tried to catch her up a little bit, so we played the first 5 episodes, and when characters that came back later in the series showed up, I showed her the character development just a little bit, like, here's what it looks like here, and this is what he looks like later on. He actually grew up, and now he's got a
but I don't
penis.
care because I haven't seen.
Hey, are
that.
we going
Well,
to talk
I haven't
about
seen
how
in
boob
between.
doesn't show power, but hair should show power instead of boob on women?
What?
What?
We had a discussion about this before.
You and Sauce?
How
Or-
boob growth shouldn't be the way that they show power on women. They should show it by hair growth.
Or just general muscle power, you know.
I don't know. Whenever
That'd be
they
cool,
draw
too.
muscular women in anime, they look like gorillas. Like, I don't know why, but that's like what they straight away do is they make them like literally they give them a gorilla face, and I'm like, why? I don't know. I don't think it was hair versus boobs though. I think the conversation. No, it was. I don't think hair had anything to do with it. I think it was character development should not be based on boobs in general. I think is what our conversation was because I don't remember talking
Yes,
about hair
but
at
for
all.
like power level and showing that they've grown, grown.
That's
they
a
should
main
just
character
lengthen the hair.
thing. That's a main character thing. Hair growth for power. That's a whole different conversation. You're mixing two different conversations.
No, I'm not. I'm not. We had a discussion about it.
I don't remember this. I remember talking about why these female main characters like all of a sudden went from like C cups to E cups, and that doesn't make good character development.
It doesn't make good podcast material either. Just talk about boobs. Just saying.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
mean-
was trying to bring in the other portion of it, but you don't. Listen.
Well, you mentioned
if
you
it-
mentioned tits, and we're gonna be stuck over here. Sauce will go on for.
I know.
ages.
I'm trying to humanize anime characters by saying that they're designed weirdly.
They're
like
overly
they're not
sexualized.
they're overly sexualized and unrealistic.
Wow, they're unrealistic, Cole. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry, Sauce.
He's growing.
He's growing. He was trying to argue with me the last few times I was here, saying how it is realistic. I'm so proud of you.
There are certain types of realistic,
We're not-
and that's
we're-
not.
we're
No,
not
no,
fighting
no,
about
no,
this
no,
right
no.
now.
You already
I'm
said
I'm
it.
not even going to go into this conversation because you guys are just
'Cause he
not
knows I'll
listening to
leave.
what my argument is.
Because your argument sucks.
Just there's growth, and then there's just never mind. I'm not even going into it.
There's
You guys are
growth,
not worth the
and then there's
conversation.
boob growth.
Anyways,
Our viewers
So,
aren't
speaking-
worth the. Hey, our viewers aren't worth the conversation.
whoever
How
watches
dare
this, whoever doesn't watch this isn't worth it.
Watch us fight with our friends online. Yes.
Yes. Anyways, so for the next portion of what I wanted to talk about, I want to talk about our main man, our Captain Luffy, and his radical muscles.
Okay, I've never seen him like this. So the only episodes I've ever like seriously tried to watch were a stringy boy over here. I have not seen what is this muscle tits over
Muscle
here.
tits. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Who's
Luffy
that?
Luffy went from gangly boy to I'm gonna have a beer and then I'm gonna hurt you.
Did he lose his hat? Or no, wait, his hat's on his back.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's on a
I see,
string.
I see.
Like I don't know. At some certain point, they finally installed a freaking string on his hat so he wouldn't lose the sucker all the time.
The hat got bigger also.
The hat didn't get bigger.
It looks bigger to me.
It's still the same size.
He's bigger. The hat got bigger.
Hold on.
He's thicker. This is actually even. This is a before and after picture. This is probably within the first 100 episodes for Stringy Luffy, and then this is from the current. Whatever. I can't even remember. I honestly have not watched the recent episodes. I'll give you that much. But I have been reading the manga, and I know he's on some samurai island where the guy he rescued from Hazard Punk is from, and they're trying to beat someone up. I can't tell you all the character names, but yeah, no. So I mean, we've got first 100 episodes Luffy, and then we've got my brother's been killed. I trained on an island with the like greatest pirates. You know, what is it called? What
Training
captains,
montage. Let's have a montage.
captain's
yeah.
first mate. Yeah, I had training with best pirate in the world's first mate. And now I'm a BA with a big old chest scar.
Was it? Now my question. I don't exactly remember that, but it was like training montage.
No, they didn't even do a montage. They literally just skipped ahead.
Okay, so that's what I remember
They show
from it.
bits
Is
and
they
pieces
just
every
skipped.
so often, but they didn't do a montage. That would have been hilarious. I wouldn't put it past them just for all the silly shit that I've seen in that series.
Do a training
Playing-
montage.
Yeah, like put some like
Da-na-na.
faux
Let's do
Eye
a
of the
montage.
Tiger shit in the background.
Da-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na. He's lifting weights. Da-na-na.
No, if he was lifting anything, it'd be like those giant monster elephants he was fighting. And then
Hey,
consuming.
so did you go with Becca? Were you on the band trip to the national championship?
I went on the band trip to Florida and to New York. I think I was offset a year.
New
from you,
York.
though. So
Yeah, you missed out on the national championship. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What does that have to do with anime, sir?
Oh,
Explain
it doesn't
yourself.
have anything to do with anime.
Explain
it has
yourself.
to do with the Eye of the Tiger thing that you're doing. That's all.
all right.
What?
The Tiger, that was the final.
Well, it has to do with Final Countdown, but it had to do with that conversation.
I like how you've continued eating this entire podcast.
Hell yeah. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Come on, man. I gotta keep up.
Just shove it in your gullet.
Hell yeah.
If we ever do if we all decide that we should eat in the podcast, we all need to get like the big old like actual anime meat.
No. Can we be a mukbang channel?
A what?
Mukbang. You just
What the
eat.
hell is mukbang?
A mukbang? You just eat. How do I
Eat
know
and
what
talk
a
about
mukbang
random
is?
stuff.
And
Yeah.
you don't know what a
He's doing
mukbang is.
mukbang.
Yeah, I'm doing a mukbang.
He's doing a
Right
mukbang
now.
right now. Do I know a Japanese term you don't know?
Yes, you
I
do.
Oh my god.
Yes, you
I
do.
guess.
Oh my god.
So
Mukbangs are great.
mukbangs
That just sounds
are
dirty.
So
It's
no.
kind of supposed to, I think.
Is it supposed to be a
Well,
little
no,
dirty?
no,
It's
it's
just
not
like you eat on
necessarily
camera.
supposed to be dirty. Listen, it's
Are you talking about that really big Asian girl that eats like a 50-gallon bowl of
No.
ramen?
Well,
well, okay.
technically, yes,
there's
but no.
like, there's like different categories. So there's the ASMR category, which may or may not be sexual.
That is 100%
It's
sexual.
arguable.
And then there's the category of like, you don't have anybody to eat with, so let me eat with you, and we'll just talk about whatever's going on in my life, and you don't have to feel so lonely while you eat.
Yeah.
So is it like that like one business where they like rent people out to cuddle?
I feel like it could be looked at like that. I don't know. I'll show you some of my favorite channels that do that.
I don't know if I want to watch people eat though. That
No,
sounds weird.
it-
Like that's as bad as watching reaction videos.
You don't watch them eat. You eat with them, or you like like you feel involved. It's like you're sitting
So it's like
down at a
it's
table.
like
with
so it's like a
somebody,
video
you know?
chat of dinner. So instead of like sitting at a table with someone that you know and you can talk to about stuff, you just like video chat with a stranger and you eat food.
No, it's like people stream.
I'm blown away that you haven't heard of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a lot of things going on and I'm trying to avoid the topic of food as my, main entertainment.
Yeah, that it might not be your alley then.
Yeah, no, it's
I'll
I
still
have
show
enough
you.
food problems when it comes to, oh man, those nachos look great on Facebook, and then I like try and make them at home or something, and it's just not good for me to be watching all these food and recipe videos because
What was it?
There's
I get those food chubbies and I'm like, I need it.
there's a channel I like to watch. Joe Volpus. He does the mukbang bus.
That sounds extremely dirty. That is so horrible. That sounds horrible.
I love
The
it though.
mukbang bus? Are you
Yeah.
sure this isn't fake taxi?
No, they just get they get food and they eat in the car. That's the whole thing.
The mukbang
Yes,
bus.
The, the mukbang fake taxi, huh? All right.
He's like, I'm interested now. Let's look at this.
Absolutely. No.
It's not what you think. It does. It's something to watch.
Topic of the day, mukbang.
We're wild.
Why does it sound like you're just sticking your privates in dirt? Like that's all that comes to mind. Mukbang. Just gonna stick your privates in mud.
I'm sure there's a translation for it.
Well,
Anyways,
yeah.
back to One Piece.
Well, actually, we kind of
which one
talked
would be
about
better?
quite a bit about One Piece.
Which one do you
I'm
prefer
honestly.
better, this one?
I
or
need
the
a final thoughts on it.
All right, yeah,
We
no,
have to
final thought.
summarize
Yeah,
this.
let's summarize it. Okay, so
And no one will really
We'll
notice
wait
it
for
first.
Apache since he's
yeah,
Well,
do-
no one will notice either one at
Touching
first. They'll
a
probably
little
actually
bit.
know this one first.
Kiss,
Notice it
kiss,
first.
kiss.
Oh.
Don't kiss. It's gross.
ASMR tongue fighting.
Oh god.
ASMR tongue.
Oh god.
Should I show them?
Anyway, no, please
No,
don't.
no, no,
Stop.
no, no.
Stop.
Off
Everything
stream.
No,
about this
no,
conversation
no.
needs to stop.
No, this is something better. I like it.
It's clothes.
Yeah, it's clothing.
Is it anime?
I'll show you after
clothes?
stream.
Is
I will show you
does it
after the
involve
stream.
Mukbang?
It is not called mukbang.
All right.
Alright,
So Apache, final thoughts on One Piece.
Like I said, I got through 100 episodes as a kid. To reintroduce myself, I did the quick and easy way so I could remember stuff. I just watched a parody of it.
Which
Okay.
gives you zero actual information about the
No,
story.
it reminded me of all the stuff that was going on. Once I see it, I can link it mentally. I was like, oh yeah, I remember he's talking about the fruit here, talking about his brother or his dad. I couldn't remember which.
How did I just now notice that one of the characters was based off George Clooney?
We're not revisiting that. That's an
no,
old
no. I just
slide.
had to. I just had to say that real quick. George Clooney, now a part of One Piece.
Apache. So, to final thoughts. Is this something you're going to reintroduce yourself to as an adult now?
Yes.
You are. You're going to force yourself through hundreds of episodes.
I started
the way you
reforcing myself
said
through
that.
Bleach. I literally started rewatching Bleach because of last week or the week before.
I think I said we were going. I was going to, and then I didn't because I realized I don't care. Also, can we do that? Will we just lay in the bed again? I'm so tired right now. That was nice last week. I'm for that podcast. That was
You're
great.
all for a bed podcast.
So we need a
bedcast.
hold on, we need a mukbang bed podcast.
That starts to lean into
The mukbang bed.
The mukbang bed. Coming from your mother's mukbang bed.
God.
Oh Lord. Okay.
What's your
So
summarization?
Saucy. Final thoughts. Wrap us up here on One
Final
Piece.
thoughts. I think One Piece is a great series. It's been around for freaking 17, or actually, no, hold on. Yeah, no.
Math.
23 years.
23 years. I mean,
Sauce.
if it's been around
17?
this, it's been
17? Where'd you come up with 17?
My brain stopped working for some
Let
reason.
me
I
math.
thought we were in 2013 or something.
only.
I don't know.
Then it would have been 14 years.
Whatever. Shut up,
Would've been like-
math. Anyways, I can't math right now. Anyways, so it's been around for freaking 23 years. It's been doing something right. It's done plenty of crossovers. It's got a lot of content. It's had so many different inspirational characters based on real people that makes it so much more interesting than, someone just, throwing out some randomly designed character. It's piggybacking on other people's ideas, but it's making them interesting. And
So I have one more thing to add. The good thing about it too is I will say if you do lose your place, I did start rewatching it. You can rewatch it every time they cross a new line and you'll understand what's going on.
Yeah.
That I will say. If they
I
cross a
don't like
new
what you just
line.
did. I don't know what you did, but I don't like it.
I Snapchat. Sorry.
But yeah, so every time they cross a new line, it's kind of a new chapter. So you can kind of
Yeah.
re-catch up and rewatch.
And also, if you're not, 100% into watching the hundreds of episodes to catch up on arcs, I would definitely recommend the One Piece movies. They cover whole arcs without the filler within an hour. Like they bolt right through it without
A little
the side
chunky.
story. I don't want to see that at all. That looks so nasty. So, if you want to watch the whole series through with filler included to meet some interesting and, viable characters, check out the whole series. If you want to just cut through it, watch the first couple, 50 videos or so, and then start watching the movies, you'll get caught up real quick.
Hey, Becca, what's your opinion?
Yeah, no, I was
Hey,
I was
Becca,
literally
what's your
just about
opinion?
to ask you that. I was finishing up my thought, and I was like, but Becca, what is your thoughts? Even though I kind of know what you're gonna say.
It sucks. Don't waste your time.
There you go.
No. All right. So do we have a binge by trash or?
We do.
Saucy's
I
pick?
made a binge
We
by
do.
trash.
That's
all right,
a
let's do it at
wonderful
the end.
transition into the
right
next
here,
section.
binge by bash, and you're gonna hate this.
Binge by trash.
You binge by trash. You're gonna hate this. Fat Apache.
Why?
I chose Initial D,
Is that
Cowboy
Okay.
Bebop,
Is that the movie we watched?
and Trigun.
Is that the
Wait. What did you show her on Initial D? Did you show her the live action
That was
movie?
Speed Racer.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was Speed
never mind.
Racer.
I was about to say, if you
No,
showed
she
her
was
the freaking
confusing.
movie,
No.
if you showed her the live action movie, no, you do not base it off that trash. Do not base it off of that piece of trash.
Okay.
They had nothing with the fucking EP3. They didn't have anything. They're just like, yo, we're gonna go jump straight to the GTR because
Just let him talk. Just let him talk. He's got opinions on this
He
apparently.
has very hard opinions on this.
fuck.
His car.
No,
his car.
So here's
boner
the
is
thing.
Shut up,
enraged.
let him talk. God.
like literally the Initial D movie is Dragon Ball Evolution to us. Anyone
Okay.
who's a fan, it is
Fair-
Dragon
fair
Ball
enough.
Evolution.
That's a fair evaluation. I'll take that. But yeah, no, I threw that in there because these are all classic animes that also came out back in the 90s. In fact, all of these series came out in 1998.
All right, so what three? I kind of missed because I heard Initial D and I
Yeah,
was
no,
really
you
hoping you could show
fucking
us the
blacked
movie.
out
Yeah,
as soon
hell
as
yeah.
you heard Initial D. Initial D, Cowboy Bebop, and Trigun.
Ooh.
I made it real hard this time.
Oh.
I made it very hard.
Ow. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Rack your brain.
You gotta
Do
trash
it.
one.
Fuck.
Pick who your
Why
trash
didn't you
first.
let me know early on? So
Because I
could-
wanted to torture you.
Yes, but this is like I can go on for like 20 minutes about every single one though.
Nope, you gotta do it quick because I also have a
You go
saucy's
first.
pick.
You go first.
All right, I'm a binge.
Ah.
he's,
My heart.
he's in so much pain right now mentally. He can't even handle this.
It's
Are you sweating?
this one I might have to sweat
I'm
out.
gonna-
Like,
Twitchy.
he's got the anime sweats. So definitely gonna binge Cowboy Bebop. I love that series. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
You made this. How do you?
I
not
know
like
I'm
your
having a hard. I had it
answer?
set in my head.
it's hard.
It's
hard
a
to fucking
really hard
choose.
decision. You don't. I don't think you've watched any.
Like
I think you've
obviously
watched
he's gonna
Cowboy
trash
Bebop.
Initial D,
Oh
but
yeah, absolutely. Initial D. If I'm gonna trash anything, it's Initial D. I could not get behind. Yeah, I deliver tofu in a race car.
Okay, it's.
it's not a race car. It's a fucking standard 88.6. You fuck.
He's so angry.
It is a fucking underpowered 100 horsepower vehicle that he's beating other fucking people with over 200 horsepower. You
So-
fuck.
And he's still not making the tofu jiggle.
God. As the least
Exactly.
the least educated person here, I just need some clarification. Okay, Cowboy Bebop is space bounty hunters.
Space bounty hunters.
Yes.
Initial D is tofu delivery.
Tofu delivery racer.
And what's Trigun?
Trigun
Haven't seen it.
is
Just trash Trigun and put Initial D as your bid.
Trigun is futuristic post-apocalyptic Mars with a bunch of like cowboys.
Is Initial D like futuristic tofu?
No,
delivery, or-
No.
Initial D is based on the present, or at
Okay.
least the present made in the 80s.
Made in
It's just centered
2005.
around cars, isn't it?
Made in 2005 because that's the newest vehicle that was on there. Was the
Really? I feel
2005
like I feel like
STI.
Initial D came out in
Nope.
the early 90s or 80s.
Okay,
Late 80s.
Initial
Like, I'm talking
D,
about the comic. Not
I
the
get that, but they also they put the 22B in. Continue though. I will give you the.
Yeah, no, okay, so honestly, I like Trigun the best. So I'm gonna buy Trigun. I'm gonna binge Cowboy Bebop, and I'm gonna trash Initial D. Because Trigun is a really good storyline. I mean, you've got these two brothers born on this like spaceship that was heading towards Mars. They're somehow like
95 to
immortal or
2013.
something, and then they end up having this giant gun battle where their guns like morph into like these freaking laser cannons, and they have to like kill
Yes.
each other. But he doesn't. He spare.
As he always does. He always spares
He
everyone. He
doesn't
doesn't
kill
kill
people.
anyone.
He doesn't kill anyone,
He's
even
Batman?
though yes, he's Batman. He
Well,
is.
but,
He
like,
is awesome
literally-
cowboy Batman with an arm that turns into an Uzi.
See, here's the
Okay.
thing. everybody. Here's the thing about it
He
too.
somehow doesn't
Everybody.
kill people with guns.
Here's the thing.
Apache.
Everybody thinks that he's a murderous rampage, fascist stampede.
Yes, he's known
You know,
as
everyone
Fascist
thinks
Stampede.
that he is a murderer, but he spares every single person, and he finds a way to spare every single person every fucking time
Yep.
Sounds like some Avatar
without
Last
getting
Airbender
people hurt
kinda
or
shit.
killed.
Yeah, except with like
It's-
a 6-shooter and an Uzi hand.
It's very good. It is, yes.
It's got a lot of stuff going on in there. Like honestly, Trigun is probably one of the best series from the 90s,
It's,
other than like maybe Yu Yu
It's
Hakusho.
it should be a top 10.
It is absolutely a top 10. And they even made a freaking Trigun movie, Into the Badlands, back in the late 2000s. Or I think it was maybe I think it was like 2015, I think, is when they made a new movie for it. You know, about 10 years or 12 years after the series had ended.
All right, real quick thing. Initial D is 95 to 2013.
95?
Yes.
Okay, so you're in the mid 90s.
Which means they were able to put the 22B STI in there.
Those are words.
Yes.
So, Initial D, mid 90s, based on Racer Tofu Boy, and some really, really sharp turns where they be sliding. Cowboy Bebop, guns,
And hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, and the
I
duct
can't
tape
get past
race.
it.
The
I don't-
duct tape race.
I don't even
You don't
know what
remember
that
the
is.
duct tape race
I don't-
because
Oh my god.
I didn't get that far.
Apache.
well,
Binge by trash.
Yeah, seriously, just let me continue. You're like so like butthurt about everything in
No, I'm asking Apache because you both are talking too much. Apache.
No, Becca.
I'm just trying to give you
Becca.
information while he's deciding.
Let's fight
Becca,
about
you
it.
go. Becca, you go.
What, my binge by trash? So
Yes.
I'm going to trash Initial D because Apache likes it.
Good choice.
I'll buy Cowboy Bebop because I do know that I have liked the episodes that I've seen of it. I haven't seen it all the way through. I'll binge Trigun because you guys are speaking very highly of it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good one.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
All right, have you sweat your anime bullets yet?
All right, Trigun is by,
Mhm.
of course, because you've already heard both our conversation on it. Initial D is binge, and Cowboy Bebop is binge.
He
I
can't
was
If I
trash.
have to trash it, I will not trash Cowboy Bebop.
But you
I will
won't,
not
but
put
you
the
won't
word
trash
trash by
Initial
Cowboy
D
Bebop.
either.
What would you trash though? You have to trash.
If
one.
I had to choose, I can't say either one because I cannot trash Cowboy Bebop.
He won't
And I
admit
cannot
that his
trash
own
Initial D.
opinion is trash, and that's why he can't trash Initial D.
So
This
I
is
guess he's gonna trash.
cannot
Cowboy
trash-
Bebop.
this is a deeper down.
That's
issue for
my
him.
interpretation. You're trashing Cowboy Bebop.
I'm not trashing. I
You-
cannot trash it.
You have to
Apache-
make the choice.
Apache, do you have a therapist?
Yeah, we need
that
to get
you
you
see
to.
regularly.
We need to go
you
see
need some
our
help.
anime therapist, Dr. Anime Titties.
I
ASMR anime titties.
ASMR Anime Titties.
I
How do
the
you
reason
ASMR
why-
anime titties?
Oh, can I
Okay.
show you my favorite ASMR video? I'm just gonna be
Well,
shouting at other channels, but it's ASMR stabbing you to death slowly. There's also an ASMR.
You can show me later.
Okay.
Because we finally got through this section, and now I
Oh,
can
God.
finally get to my Saucy's pick.
So when
Alright,
you
we're
drinking the
wrapping
hot
up.
sauce with this?
Never.
Yes, we're gonna give you a hot sauce
I
cup.
refuse.
You have to drink it, and then you have to talk
You
about
can
your
give
sauce's
me
pick.
liquefied Red Hots.
We're gonna do this. That's what the plan is from here on out. You're gonna get a hot sauce, then you're gonna have to talk about your pick.
I refuse.
You could drink tomato juice.
Yeah, you could just drink tomato juice. No one would know the
And then
difference, and
pretend
just be
it's
like,
spicy.
Put it in a Frank's Red Hot bottle.
There you
and
go.
Just pour it out like it's.
and be like,
Alright,
oh my
shh,
god.
You can't let them know the secrets.
Secrets. Anyways, my Saucy's pick. 50,
And also, you need a barbecue sauce of the week.
Apache, shut up.
50 tea recipes with the Duchess.
Fascinating. Tell us why we should invest ourselves.
So I really like all of these Victorian style manas and mangas, because I just find high society back in that time to be very interesting, and just how they carried themselves and how they treated people. Like they always depict those in power as being snooty and demeaning to the underclass. Mm-hmm. And then you have, characters like Duchess Vandenberg, the lady with the 50 tea recipes, which it's way more than that, because the whole thing is basically, you have, if you're talking about the original Duchess Vandenberg, she passed away somehow throughout the series, and the soul of I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese girl, came into her body, and so now she's the Duchess, and she has all of her memories, but she also has her memories from her previous life, so now she's just straight up making all this tea, which tea, to those in high society, is basically dirty water, and it's only consumed by savages in the East. Because you have your Europeans, and then you have your
Apache, can you summarize what Sauce just said for me?
He doesn't know what it is.
He's checked out. I saw you looking at your phone that whole
That's
time.
how I feel about that. Sorry, I'm looking.
It's a really
water.
interesting series, because she makes it to where she can not only be seen by other high society members, but she starts to develop Asian culture into this European society. And she starts to kind of like turn around the society, making them more tolerant towards, the lower class. And, she actually makes her very cold and stonewalling husband, start to care for her and open up and stuff, which he had a very traumatic childhood. And that's interesting to take a look at.
That does sound kind of interesting, though.
Right?
You like bubble tea?
I've never actually had bubble tea. I still haven't had it, even though we have a bubble tea place.
Yes, you do. You have multiple.
Yes.
Like, a lot.
Yeah. Well, I will try that just because I made this my Saucy's pick. And this is actually a really cool series, because this started in 2019. This is only a year old, and they already have more than 100 chapters.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah. I thought that it was on Tapas or Webtoons, but I couldn't find it on either, so I have it on my what is it? My manga reader app, which I use. So if you have the chance to find it online, check it out. If you have Manga Reader, check it out on Manga Reader. I put a link below to show a website with a longer description. Just kind of it's a depiction of kind of the main character's point of view as she wakes up, and then some further detail about the story. Definitely check it out. I mean, you've got betrayal, there's a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of character development, interesting backstories, and you kind of learn a little bit about tea, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know there was all this different stuff about tea. It can kind of be treated like coffee. There's a lot of add-ons and flavors you can add to it that makes it very flavorful. So just throwing that out there.
Fuck yeah. Tea.
Tea!
Sick, bro.
Tea! I'm gonna go have some green tea after this.
Anyways, thanks for watching us ramble for, I thought...
53
an
minutes.
hour.
Were we not cutting these down to 30 minutes? What happened?
Well, we kind of rambled for a little bit. Honestly,
That's
I thought
fine.
we were going to make it at 30 minutes, and then it jumped, and we were at 50. So anyways, we'll go ahead and stop so we're not at a full hour.
Oh.
Shush. I'm Fat Master. I am Sauce Master.
I am Fat Master.
I'm Sauce Patchy,
I am Sauce Patchy.
and we have Fat Master. Wait,
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. You're. How did he get Fat Master? And I got
Sauce Patchy. I don't know. You guys can switch.
Sauce Apache.
I'll allow it.
Sauce
Anyways,
Patchy.
And
I'm Aubrey. Over there's Becca.
yeah,
If we're switching it up.
Switching it up. Yes. So make sure to hit like and subscribe. check out our Twitter account.
Or we don't post.
We almost never post on because
So don't check it out.
maybe
because
super too lazy about it.
You know what they should check out is every Friday night. Every Friday night.
Every Friday night at
Rain or
7
shine.
o'clock usually, but we were late today.
Rain or shine. Every Friday night, unless there's a Friendsgiving.
Yes.
It's happening. We're here.
It's
we're
happening.
having
We're here. Check us
maybe
out.
Good
Hold on.
time.
So I have to ask, is it also going to be when Christmas time comes? Because won't there be like family things happening?
I have no idea. We'll talk about this
We'll
later.
just assume.
This is an after stream conversation.
We'll assume that there might be a non-Christmas
Still talks about it.
stream.
I would like.
Can I please end the stream and
I'd
then
like
we
a
have this conversation?
No, I want a podcast where we all wear Santa hats.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, then that
Yes.
could be a surprise for them, but now you ruined it. Because you won't let me end the damn podcast.
Don't
you just
worry.
keep droning on about nonsense.
Shush, mom. Shush,
I'll
mom.
dress up as